Hello, my name is Abdul Al-Walid. I am a hermit, recluse, and I sojourn in an oasis by now, and I did not suffer from ennui. Abdul Al-Walid commenced on boiling, seizing some water with his clay urn he made single-handedly. What page was it? For the glossary? It is usually at the end of the page. Okay, so manifold means a variety and many, so there was manifold trees and flowers. Abdul al-Walid adored and beloved his Quran. It provided assistance and remedied his boredom, especially the fact that it had a glossary in the few final pages of the book. He bought it in Baghdad at a bazaar where there was flourishing commerce and niggardly spent his monetary Islamic coins on it. He who incessantly, perpetually reads his Quran like a Bible taught him how to read. After months of being a recluse, he finally met a brown man who had robust epicanthic folds, was roundabout disoriented for the regard of pursuing a dromedary that he personally believed would lead him to a village or former Muslim grange he can pilfer. When Abdul Walid encountered the man, he was rejoiced and contented that he now has a new occupation. Yes, I'm happy. I can finally interact with someone. Quran. Maybe I can tell him about the book I've recently read. Amazing literature. Maybe he'll like just as much as I will. Yes, yes, I'm happy. Let's go now. I can finally interact with someone with the most important thing I have. So, hello. How can I help you? Wow, you look handsome, sir, and look exhausted. Do you want to sleep in my hovel and plump on my bed and give you a massage any kind you want and swoon therein?
No, you freak, give me water.
Okay, here you go. Here's my urn. It has filtered water.
Thank you. Now, do you have any better shelter other than that grotesque, repulsive hut?
No, I don't, but you can build your own home if you like, and I'll assist you.
Damnable asinine, I'm indolent right now. I've been walking interminably in the hot desert for miles now. So you will build, fabricate me a nice good looking home, okay?
Please don't slash my throat with that sword, sir.
Then start now building, you simpleton.
Okay, let me be right back. I need to go urinate, sir. Please let me go.
Okay, but hurry, I'm in Umwi.
I immediately ran to my hovel and started excavating the sand floor for my tarnished, scarlet, rusty scimitar. Yes, I found it, about to slice his throat and open. How dare he odiously threaten me with his sword and compel me to build a opulent home. I spotted him near a cistern having water libation down his throat, along with a companion. Surprisingly, the companion was wearing all black. The fool nomad started grabbing the bleak figure. Then I heard effeminate shouts along with masculine cachinnatory counterpoints. I then realized the nomad was harassing an Ikabi, whom maybe she was arbitrarily, haphazardly, fortuitously desolated by a caravan heading to Baghdad. I then precipitately situated my body down the dale, agilely toward the aquatic foreground. As soon as I approached the couple, I sprawled my body and stricken the nomad with my tarnished scimitar below his cephalic appendage. He then shouted and wept in agony, and plumped straight into the yellowy sandy ground. The Nikabi quickly fled the scene with tranquility or in a placid manner, but she wasn't gonna go anywhere. I chased after her, leaving the heathen culprit bleed to death from his throat excessively. The gales were insinuating into my threadbare, dismal turban, making it loose, slowing me down somewhat, but it only enticed me to persist and pursue this arduous game and course her down. In the oasis, I loved how every haphazard move she made therein was just keen impudence. I managed to clutch her arm adjacent to a palm tree. Her withering arm was gaunt, her feeble body bumped into the trunk of the palm tree. I environed my left arm around her abdomen, and she was certainly lean. I felt her ribs. She then started to lament as if a dove would. I moved my left hand upwards and felt her boobs with manifold caresses on her loose, sable, muffled body. They were diminutive, perky breasts. I clenched my left hand on her clad body and quickly stripped the black fabric away from her, and I beheld the most obscene and repulsive thing I have ever seen in my life. Her tawny brown body was damp as if she had adipocere. She had a variety of scars as if her feeble body was a tree trunk full of lentils. Her lentilate body diddered and fidgeted substantially due to she was Daunted, I stripped her cladeless. Her black cloak lay there just feet away from us. I could not even glow at her. She looked as if she was in her late 20s. Her melancholy face only had eyeliner. Her sad facial expression antagonized me even more. So as she lay there supinely, I plumped on her, and before I knew it, the ecstasy was over and I stranded her and fled back home to get some rest. I began recollecting that the terrible nomad was brutally butchered and the Lehman might come back and harass me due to my home is the only place to live comfortably in this enormous, enthralling oasis. The end.